So I think we all have those days where all we want to do is just wake up and grab a Red Bull, Monster, any energy drink that we can possibly find. Either chug it or drink it throughout the day. Well, here's that same experience that I shared with Amari and Taylor in the same day in a span of like 3 minutes. Literally no longer, no shorter. Probably shorter, actually. I don't even know if it was shorter than that, but it was ridiculously fast. So this day was about 3 years ago, not today, but during the summer, 3 years ago of my freshman year, which is about 2013. I'm in my senior year now. So this was about 3 years ago in the morning, about 8-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish, somewhere around there. And literally my game just freaking decided to like crash or freaking I don't even know, man. So when we woke up that day, we decided we wanted to go to Walmart and buy us 2 cases of Red Bull. It was the like 8-ounce Red Bulls or whatever, and it was a pack of like 12. And we bought 2 of them, so we had 24. So when we came back from our little Red Bull run, we decided, okay, let's make a challenge. Who can chug? Don't ever try this at home. God damn it. So when we did get home, we did decide to do the stupidest challenge. Like I said, don't try it at home because it is not the greatest idea ever. Basically, we said, who can chug the most Red Bulls the fastest and just how many at the same time. And that's exactly what we did. We drank Red Bull as fast as we can and as many as we can. And that's just really not healthy for your body at all. Especially when you're like 13, 14 years old. Yeah, that is not healthy for your body whatsoever. So we did the challenge, and me and Amari lost. Taylor won that because he's a fat little fucker. I'm just kidding. He's really not fat. He can drink a lot more than us. But like literally right after we drank all those Red Bulls, we all got like, we drank like 5 Red Bulls. We chugged them. We didn't just drink the fuckers. We chugged those fuckers. And after that, the day was just, oh, it just went by so fast. I can't even tell you guys how fast this day went just because of all that Red Bull, man. We literally drank 5 or 6 cans of freaking Red Bull, just chugged them. That was probably the worst idea ever. That Red Bull legit stayed in our body all day long. It did not go away at all. The rush and the caffeine just, it stayed all day. And this is the whole point of the story. This whole beginning is the part of the story. So basically the rest of the day we did nothing. We just sat there and we had energy. We went outside and we just jumped around on a trampoline. That's about all we did the rest of the day. And we didn't nothing else. There's a guy right there that's fucking behind me, man. But we legit just sat home, played games all day, and while that caffeine was still rushing through us, we wanted to get out and do something, but this is a time where we could not drive and we couldn't go anywhere. So we all decided, okay, let's just stay the night here. We don't really feel like leaving, so that's exactly what happened. So it was getting nighttime around 9 or 10 o'clock, maybe probably later than that, probably around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we were hungry, super hungry. And oh my gosh, the burgers we made. So the burgers we made were actually frozen like patties that you would put on a little stove and just grill them, right? So we decided to make those because we were really freaking hungry, and I don't know why we were so hungry, man. It was probably from all that caffeine and everything. How did that guy just kill me? I didn't even see where he was! So this was the point where all the caffeine started to kind of rush out of our systems, and it was going out of the way. But it was still a little bit there. It was still there, just a tiny, tatty, bitty. Very, very small though. Wasn't as prominent as it usually was. So again, it was still 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we finally we were in the making of the burgers. And Amari said so. I was the one making the burgers. I was the one cooking the burgers. And Amari said something to me that kind of made me a little upset, and I just got killed by a fucking claymore. Are you kidding me? But I was making the burgers, and Amari said something that caught my eye, and I got a little bit mad. So what I did, I turned around, and usually when you're making the patties and you have a spatula and everything, the spatula actually has grease on it. So I turned around and flicked the grease at Amari, and he was not having that at all. Like, he did not appreciate that I flicked grease at him, and he was very upset at me. And the only reason I knew Omari was upset with me was because as soon as I hit him with that grease, he picked up a Febreze bottle and threw it straight at me. Now the funny part about him throwing it at me was he actually missed. I turned around at the exact moment he was throwing it, and I actually moved out of the way, and it did not hit me, but it hit something that should not have been hit. So he actually had a glass stove. So the bottom of it, where the oven was all glass. Everything on it was just straight glass, and there was no other parts to it. And I actually got a predator missile. Holy crap! I'm pretty proud of myself right now. And his precision of that freaking Febreze bottle was absolutely ridiculous. I didn't think he was gonna throw it at like as hard as he did, and with like as much like force. Like he threw that bitch. And like I said, I moved out of the way, so that Febreze bottle did not hit me. It hit that glass part of the stove, and the whole glass shattered. You ever seen one of those videos where somebody actually like ran straight into the stove? Shit. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, but with a freaking Febreze bottle. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Moral of the story is, when his mom came home, his mom was not very happy with that stove because it was just shredded to pieces. But I must say, those were some good burgers, and I was very satisfied with the outcome of the burgers I made.